Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage and welcome to my craft room. Today I'm going to be making one of the cards from my Lucky Green card kit. Let's get started. As always, we're going to make our card front first. It just gives us something sturdy to wrap that ribbon around. And I'm going to center it over the gray fiber Nina brand cardstock. Then I'm going to use my 1.5 inch plaid ribbon. And again, if you're doing this from home using your own ribbon, just remember the key is layering and making sure that you have enough of the bottom layer showing through when you add the next layer on top. It's all about being able to see the beautiful details of each of those layers. Now, because this one's a plaid, it's got those lines in it. I want to make sure that I have that lined up just right. And again, I'm using 1/4 inch double-sided removable tape. That's what allows me to pick it up like I was just doing. Next, we're going to add on our chevron. Now, with the chevron, you want to make sure you put it that the chevron pattern is going the way you want it. I'm going to have these two go down. And because I'm using removable tape, I'm just going to put my tape all the way on my ribbon, and I'm going to loosely, because you can see we've got a weave there to it, I'm just going to loosely stick it down to my plaid so that I can lift it up as I need to start doing that weave. And again, make sure you've got your chevron before you stick it down. Make sure you've got your chevron going, pointing the way you want it to go. Okay, and I just barely put that down. We don't want to stick it too hard. Now we're going to use our twinkle. That's the first one here. And I'm going to put my double-sided tape just on the back of my twinkle. See, the sequins are already sewn onto this piece, so there's not a lot of work. You get that added depth and that added layer without having to do any of the work. See, now I can pull that up and place that down. I'm just going to lay that over top because we're not done yet. Then we'll do the chevron piece and decide which way you want the chevron to go. I'm going to put this one a little bit tighter up next to the twinkle than I did in my sample, but you can do it however you want. And we'll pull that up, just tuck that in under that chevron piece and over top, and then stick it down. And then our last twinkle piece. To get more bang for your buck, if you're making these with your own ribbon, the biggest key is just finding ribbon with lots of layers to it. I mean, look at how those sequins, they give you that added layer without having to do the work. And that's kind of the key to all of this. Put that underneath, and then I'll stick that down right over top. Okay. Now I'll pull that up and just wrap my tape around all my edges. And then we're going to use that card front to fold that ribbon around. And then I'm going to go over the ribbon again with tape. It just helps hold it in place. And it gives me tape. I have to put tape on the back anyway to stick it to the card front. So this just makes it so we're getting double duty out of all of our tape. And then we're ready to tack that on to the card front or the card base. Just center that up, and the card base is already scored for you in the card kit. I'm just gonna, it seems like when I bend that, it makes it so it sticks a little bit better around the edges. And that's all there is to it. Now that you've finished it, I'm sure there's someone in your life that would appreciate this card, so stick a message in it and send it. Don't save it, send it.